So, let's kill Hitler. To start with, personally, I really liked the Amy Rory getting to see their daughter grow up kind of bit at the start. A lot of people said they weren't able to appreciate this episode as much because they can't stand the river melody kind of part of things. Personally, I really liked the whole river working out and not knowing who she is because the timelines are all wibbly wobbly. I really found it added to this series. The only thing I have to say about the whole river thing is they left it in suspense when we were waiting to find out who she actually is. It went too long. I reckon, we were guessing way crazily things on how she's going to be a Time Lord or how Melody Pond's going to be River, that kind of stuff. When I'm sure it was one of our first guesses. It was my first guess anyway. So it starts off with Amy and Rory drawing that big crop circle to say Doctor and get his attention, and then when he shows up, they get talking a bit. But then this girl Mel's shows up. Now, as part of her mission, she pulls out her gun and basically threatens the Doctor into taking them to Nazi Germany in World War II period. I'm not entirely sure why they sent her here, she told them to go here. Might be because she couldn't fly the TARDIS and she wanted to end up in a really kind of wartime period for her to wreak a heap of damage after she was done with her mission. The scene about Hitler, I thought this was quite a bit weird. First of all, the initial scene was quite funny. They crash into Hitler's office and accidentally save Hitler. Especially the bit when the Doctor's mentioning her. He's going, "Oh, it was just an accident, let's never speak of this again." And then, it's Hitler. It all goes quiet. Other than this particular scene, and obviously the best line in history, "Shut up, Hitler, get in the cupboard." He wasn't part of this actual movie that much. Episode that much. As in, it's called Let's Kill Hitler. That really comes out of just a few minutes and one line from Mel's. Another one of my favourite, most interesting scenes of this was with the whole River pulling out her weaponry all around the room, grabbing out the stuff to try and kill him, and the Doctor having already anticipated this. Especially the bit with the banana. She pulls out the banana. Honestly, I don't think she would have actually pulled it out, because you'd feel it and be like, this is a banana, not a gun. It doesn't feel like a gun. But I still found that particular little scene quite amusing, and how it showed what he did previously while she was all regenerating and stuff to get all the weaponry out of the room. Another thing, count how many paradoxes have to do with River. For a few examples. One, she was named after herself. That's a paradox. If she was named after herself, if she wasn't named after herself before, then she wouldn't have been called Melody, and she wouldn't have been able to name herself after herself. That's just a huge paradox. Then there's the whole bit of she hinted to Amy that Rory liked her, thus basically kickstarting their relationship. If Mel wasn't there to do that, they might not have gotten together, and therefore wouldn't have even had her. It's just crazy stuff. Initially, I thought this entire episode made complete sense. It answered quite a few questions, especially confirmed a few things about River, and having said the Doctor is the person she kills, but she kills him. So I'm pretty sure she goes to jail into jail for that, but obviously she revived him. So I don't exactly see how she could still go to jail having already revived him again. So the few things that I think the questions having rethought about this episode, there are a few questions. Who are these people? These people with the shrink ray and the time machine thing? First of all, who do they think they are, going around being Time Lords, doing all the kill the bad guys thing? That's what the Doctor's supposed to do, and even then, he doesn't give them hell. And side question to that, like part B to that, is where did they get hold of the power of time and stuff? Gallifrey's gone, so they're not Time Lords. So who are they, and how did they just find out? I don't exactly understand that particular little part of it. 2, how easy would it actually be for a Time Lord just to get all their energy and just push it into to revive someone? Because I don't think if they've ever mentioned it before. It seems like it's something they've just invented now. Possible answer to that is she was within 3 hours of her regeneration, wasn't she? I think she was. Anyway, as you know, from the first episode of David Tennant, the Christmas one, within the first 12 hours of his regeneration, I think he said he can grow his hand back because it was cut off. So maybe because she did that big regeneration thing to knock out heaps of those Nazis, perhaps she can revive someone while she's in a regeneration. I'm not sure though. Another thing, perhaps, I don't know if anyone else has been thinking about this, but I certainly have. He's getting close to his 13 regeneration limit. If any of you guys have watched the classic series, it specifically says that a Time Lord has 13 regenerations before, I guess, their time's up. Well, first of all, perhaps this reviving him, perhaps that reset all of his 13 regenerations. If not, then I'm just going to guess that eventually he'll have to mention that maybe it was something that the Time Lords put into place. Maybe it's something that the Time Lords did, and so having Gallifrey have fallen, perhaps the limit was removed alongside with Gallifrey, so maybe he's got unlimited now. I don't know. Now here's a theory that someone I know actually came up with. Quite a few people have been thinking about this, relating to how he pops out of the TARDIS in a tux. This resembles the tux he wore to the Amy and Rory's wedding. I haven't gone back and confirmed that it's the same tux, but I'm just going to take a few people's word for it. Anyway, let me just read it out. He got poisoned, obviously by River, and he jumped into the TARDIS, and within the third part of his 32 minutes that wasn't shown, he got into a tux, went down to Amy's wedding, danced around a bit, and then pops over, gives River her vortex manipulator, and then she jumps back over to Nazi Germany, and she revives the Doctor. This solves the problem of her breaking out of her assassin mission brainwashing, because she did snap out of that pretty quickly. So if it could be the River that trusts him that actually does that. I don't know how that would make sense though, because she was wearing the same clothes, and where was the if it's not the assassination crazy murder person River, if it's not her that saves him, where does she get to know the Doctor and trust him? It has a bit of I definitely reckon there's something to do with the fact that he's wearing the same tux as before, but I don't think it's I don't think it's exactly this one, because there's a few things that don't make sense. And the other one is how does Crazy River end up in the hospital if she didn't do didn't do the revive thing? I don't know. Anyway, so if you're interested in the Tux Pond wedding theory, or interested in the random fish fingers computer thing, because the computer She said quite a few times, "I'm not Amelia Pond, I am a computer simulation." How could she have possibly said fish fingers and custard? If you're interested in either of those things, I'll put a link in the description for that to a blog post I found. On a side note, the Doctor was dying. He had some spoilers that she didn't know, and that when she got in the TARDIS, it poured all the stuff into her head. So that's how she knew how to fly the TARDIS. I reckon that's enough to snap her out of a brainwashing thing. On an even siderier note, the Doctor previously was always wondering how she knew how to fly his TARDIS. Didn't she say she did? I'm not sure. I haven't quoted this, but didn't she say that when she needed to learn how to fly the TARDIS, the Doctor wasn't available, so she had someone else fly it? That doesn't really link in with the the idea of her having all the energy from the TARDIS into her head to learn how to do it. I don't know, like via the with the TARDIS child thing, because obviously yes, she is a TARDIS child, but that doesn't fit in with that thing I just meant with the thing I mentioned. If that actually is, I guess you could let me know, because I'm not sure. I don't really want to confirm. Can't confirm that. Anyways, I enjoyed this episode quite a bit. As I said earlier, a lot of people didn't like it because they don't like River. I like River. River is a cool story. She keeps popping up. You don't know there's mystery all over it. I reckon that's good. Anyway, so next week there's that crazy doll. I'm not so looking forward to it. With the crazy doll, I don't think I'm gonna do wonderfully. Obviously, I'll still make a video and I'll still watch it, but I'm not entirely looking forward to it. But I reckon it's gonna freak a few people out. The crazy doll thing. That's what always happens in the horror stories. It's always like a baby or something that pops out of and comes alive. Anyway, that's all. In the screen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter and check out my blog. I always update my Twitter and blog for my videos immediately when they upload. There's been a bug going around where some videos don't come up in your subscription box on YouTube. So I always update immediately on both of those things to my videos. Also, I'm trying out a new thing for just for a bit of your entertainment at the end of the video, just because sometimes my videos can be a little bit dry and not always interesting. So I'm going to try a new thing called Video of the Week. Basically, sometimes when I find a funny little cool video that might be going around, obviously not some crazy viral video like Ray William Johnson one that he does, but like just a cool little video that I think you guys might enjoy. So over there. Anyways, links to everything are in the description below. That's all. Bye.
Captain Jack. I'm the Doctor. I'm the Doctor. Ooh, I'm the Doctor. I'm the Doctor. I'm the Doctor. I'm the Doctor. Ooh, I'm the Doctor. I'm the Doctor. That's me. Doctor. Master. Doctor. Master. Doctor. Master. Doctor. Master. Doctor. Master. Captain Jack. Companions. Captain Jack. I'm the Doctor.